Alright everyone, General Fingerless is here, and welcome back to The Long Dark. As you can see, it really is dark. And I am alone. Well, not quite alone anymore now that I got my foxy friend. Where's my lantern here? Ooh. I just saw some lightning outside when recording this. If they get too close, I'm going to have to stop recording because I don't want to get electrocuted. Did you hear that? Oh. How did you get underneath the bed there, Elliot? Here, let me fix that. There. That's a new trick. You got yourself underneath the bed and then you got yourself stuck. Well, that's helpful. Alright, I guess we're going to head on down to the road a bit, because there's no point just sitting here on my keister all night, right? It's not terrible out tonight. I've traveled in much worse than this. And that includes in real life too, by the way. Alright, is Elliot with us? There. Yep. Perfect, perfect. The one kind of weather that would be really cool if it was included in the game was thunder snow. And no, I am not making that up, in case you're asking. A thunder snow is basically a thunderstorm where you have snow falling. I've actually seen it myself once. Very odd, and is usually associated with extremely intense snowfall rates. There, about a month ago, up in Sydney, Cape Breton, there actually was thunder freezing rain. Yes, a thunderstorm where freezing rain fell as the main form of precipitation. Incredibly rare, but totally possible, and it'd be kind of neat if we had thunder snow or even freezing rain or ice pellets in the game, wouldn't it? Alright, we'll check the trailers here. Kind of dark. Let's get some lights on. There's water.
Should be good to drink.
It is good to drink. It's potable. What's that? Oh, a jerry can. I'll take a bit of fuel. Why not? Since I'm out a lot at night anyway. Whoa! How's this fella covered up in snow in here? It doesn't make any sense.
I think I can use this.
Well, he must have been dragged in here when he was from the outside, and whoever dragged him in there did it a bit too late, I would think. Coffee in this trailer, eh? See the temperature. Yeah, it is below freezing. I guess the snow wouldn't melt, but alright. Is this house visitable? No, it's not, unfortunately. You can go into that house sometimes, but not always. I think that house there is always busted up. There's a couple trailers up the hill here that I would like to check, and there's a couple cabins around here too, which I'll quickly check, but I've never had much luck with finding coffee in cabins. Trailers, yes. Houses, yes, but cabins, for some reason, no. You know, it's worth noting that the one region I haven't really explored much in this playthrough is Husker Valley. Yeah, I started there, but I didn't really explore it much. I don't think there's a lot of coffee in the Husker Valley. Now, I could be wrong, but I think the only coffee that is in the Husker Valley is in a hidden cache somewhere. And there's probably only one tin of it, if I had to guess. And I'm not entirely sure that it's worth my while to, at this point, to go chasing down the one tin of coffee in the Husker Valley. But maybe if I've searched all the rest of Great Bear, I might go up there. Go to Monolith Lake and call it, go up to Peak Cave or something and call that successful no sleep challenge. Because I'm going to need to have an endgame condition. Because it's plain to me that surviving for 14 days with no sleep is very possible in the game. Because I've slept full. I haven't slept once, and I've been alive for 11 days. So I'm sure I can press it to 14. Let's see how much coffee do I have? Let me just check. Oh, I've still got loads of coffee. So I think it's 2 tins a day is what I go through. So I could push it a little. I could easily make it to 14 days. There's no question about it in my mind. Oh, it's a deer. And I've explored Great Bear Island surprisingly thoroughly in the process. I mean, once I've been to Desolation Point, I'll have been to every region, and I explored a fair bit of every region. I went to the gold mine in Ash Canyon, for heck's sake, and Homesteader's Respite and all that. It was quite comprehensive. Is that a wolf? Okay. What's that? Just a rock. I'm really curious as to whether Elliot will help me in a wolf encounter. Will he? Elliot, I have a question. Can you? No. Elliot, if I get into a scuffle, will you save me? I don't think he can. I think he's only a fox. I think he's a little too weak. Where are you? Come here. Come here, buddy. Lend a hand? Maybe? No, I'm gonna... Huh. He's not afraid of my gunshots. You're a brave dog, buddy. Brave fox. But he didn't come charging at the wolf, unfortunately. Well, I guess you're a bit small, so the wolf probably would win if in a fight with you. So probably just as well that he didn't try to engage. Aseptic, we don't need it. Pop, we don't need.
Is it food or?
Tons of food. Summit pop, we don't need that. Hey Elliot, how's it going? I hope you're doing great. I don't know how you're staying awake without coffee, buddy. I'm gonna have to just chill for a bit at some point. Give you a bit of a rest because otherwise, I don't know if old Elliot here is going to be able to stay awake indefinitely. This is the wolf cart. Wolf we just shot. Is this the weird bug where I can't harvest a wolf? Unharvestable carcasses, huh? Oh well. We've had that bug in the past in this game, so maybe this update to 2.00, next version of Unity, kind of made that pop up again. It's not consequential in this playthrough because I don't really need to, well, hunt for food. Let's have some ketchup chips. Anything else? What have we got? Hope we don't get food poisoning. That would be bad. We got lucky so far, not getting food poisoning, because I'm not sure how I'm going to cure food poisoning if I can't sleep. And that's going to really make me tired very fast. I think whether I should go to that cabin back there. Now, I've never found coffee there in the past. Oh, hi. You come to the last buddy who tried? You got into a fight with me? Are you underneath the bridge? Maybe he is underneath the bridge. Oh, hi. Okay, better not shoot the wrong canine. Elliot. He's behind you. Watch out, Elliot. Careful. You better not touch my fox, or else I'm going to take a shot at you for that. It's my friend. Elliot's having less trouble keeping up than the wolf, apparently. Where's that wolf gone? Ooh, wow, finally he's starting to pick up the steam a little. Alright, let's just climb on up this hill. I hope I can make it up without getting stuck. Yes, I can. Oops, now I'm stuck on something else. There we go. I think we didn't find a shortcut. That wouldn't be good. I think it's a little too close. Look at old Elliot there, just scampering along like a boss. What do we got here? Pry bar. We don't need a pry bar. Oh. I can't see the pooch, but anyway, let's just hop in here and look for coffee. Forget the pooch for now. What's this? Grape pop. I'm not really interested in grape pop, unfortunately.
Could end up being useful.
Oh, I guess I'll take the accelerant. No coffee in these trailers. I'm really getting skunked, aren't I? Nothing. Cedar firewood. Or used to have decent luck in these trailers with coffee, but apparently not this playthrough. Okay. No. There's a little cabin. There's a couple cabins. A cabin over down somewhere over that hill there, I think. I don't. I've never found coffee there, but it doesn't mean it doesn't ever spawn there. It might just spawn there really rarely. You know what? We need every tip. Okay, we can't go there. We're gonna get stuck. Watch out for that pooch. It could be a little close. Or not. Oh, hi. I can hear you. Whoa, boy. Which way is he gonna come from? I'm stuck. Get. Oh, I tore my clothes. Ow, I fell. Elliot, can you make it? Okay, there you go. What did I tear? Tear my shoes. Look up Joe to keep the hardness at bay. Joe, so I can keep going. It's weird that drinking tons of Joe doesn't make you have to go all the time. Yeah, get the best night possible for traveling, didn't we? Or, maybe not the best night, but a decent one. Let's just head down this way. Where's the cabin? It should be somewhere here. I think it's back in that clearing. Ooh, look at Ellie. There it is. There's a couple other cabins. There's the one up at the Rabbit Grove, and then there's the one north of the fishing camp, I think is what it's called. It doesn't have a name, but whatever. Oh, look, a hatchet lying on the ground there. Well, I don't need another one, so. And Elliot can't use a hatchet, unfortunately. Let's see. Alright, what do we got here? Parka? Don't need. Sure about that. I'm kind of tired in real life, actually. Isn't that ironic?
Can't have too much water.
Is that I'm going to be actually sleeping soon in real life, but unfortunately in the game I can't sleep. You might be surprised to learn that I have never drunk any amount of coffee in my life. And I mean, I just don't like the taste of coffee. It tastes like muddy water to me, and I don't really understand why people pay good money to drink it. And I don't have a problem staying awake generally, even without coffee, so. Yeah. I don't really drink beer either in real life, so. I'm a pretty boring kind of guy in terms of my beverage choices. Hey, I don't even drink pop. I find it to taste disgusting. Maybe if I drank more pop, I'd be more popular. But then again, I don't listen to pop music, so. Maybe that's doing more damage to my popularity than the carbonated beverages. But still, I'm probably saving money by not drinking pop because if you're not aware, the most expensive part of pop is the container it's put in. The rest of it is just water, sugar, carbonation, and artificial flavoring. Oh, let me get my pooch over here. Perfect. So yeah, there's my pop talk for the day. And yeah, if you don't drink pop like me, congratulations. It will almost certainly greatly reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes down the road, and you'll probably just be healthier, and you won't have as many cavities either. I hope I don't fall on this hill. This is a very steep hill. Looks like the thunderstorm outside is moved off. It was just a quick thunder shower, I suppose. And there's the waterfall up that a ways. I think the cabin is down this way. There's Elliot just bounding along. Perfect, perfect. I don't know about you, but I think Coastal Highway, honestly, is one of the most, well, beautiful regions of the game. I mean, you get these mountains right by the sea and amazing views. It's old, but it really is a nice region to visit. And even to live there, I mean, it's pretty good. I've spent lots of time on Coastal Highway, and I still like it a lot. Yeah, it's not as detailed as some of the newer regions, but it's still a very solid choice for living in. It's a beautiful game as anyway, so. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Coastal Highway, I still recommend it. It's still one of my favorite regions. Alright, let's see what we got in this cabin. Don't really need cloth. Let's pry this open. I bet you there's coffee locked away.
Hope nobody needs
Snow
this
pants.
anymore.
I think I already have snow pants, right? Oh, maybe I should take the cloth to fix them. I do have tons of cloth, so no need for them. Alright. Great. Pop. We don't care about pop. Laptop PC that I can not break down. It's an Aurora PC, I believe. And I guess that's it for this cabin. This little cabin is not a terrible base because you have all the rabbits right in the area, but I think Jackrabbit's just more aesthetically appealing, and it's got more rabbits. It's just better, in my opinion. I'm really curious to know if the furniture building mod allows you to build stoves, because if you could do that, then the Jackrabbit Island would be the perfect house. Oh wow, look at that, a clear night. Almost as bright as day. Alright, let's go to this cabin over this way, I believe. This little cabin somewhere. Yeah, I gotta say that Coastal Highway, from a design point of view, is actually a really well laid out region. I mean, I prefer the layout of Coastal Highway, to be honest, over, let's say, Bleak Inlet. Although, I got nothing against Bleak Inlet, I just like Coastal Highway better. I just like having the idea of the highway along the coast and this narrow crescent, then you have the big hills behind and these offshore islands you can walk to. That's just, it's nice. I mean, what could be nicer than sitting by the Misanthrope's homesteader, Jackrabbit Island, on a clear night by a fire? It is beautiful. Oh, whoa, shoot! Oh dear. Help! Elliot! You just stand there. Silly fox. I guess you're in... I guess you're not a fighter then. Oh, well, maybe it's for the better. Keep yourself alive. Anything over that way? I don't think there's anything there. Let's go to this cabin up here. I hope I don't get a sprain on the way there. That would be unpleasant. As I was saying, I like Coastal Highway because you have the bay over that way, mountains in the distance. You have these forests, which are kind of undeveloped. You have the town down there, and then you have all these little cabins scattered throughout the wilderness. You have a river and you have a lake. You got the trailers. In my honest opinion, Coastal Highway has a little bit of everything. And you have fishing. And it's not too far away from the forge that the Rick in. So, it's really, it's a great region. We'll just have some energy bar. That may help a little. Perfect, perfect. Anything else we can eat? We're fine. Alright, what's this? Lamp oil? I have been burning for a bit of this, haven't I?
This stuff will come in handy.
Not really. Don't really need any food. I got so much dang food. Let's see if I have a tinder plug in the garbage. Nothing in the garbage. That figures. Alright, I guess we'll just check this container. Maybe there's coffee in there, but I've never found coffee in these before, so. Alright, let's go. I've seen coffee in fishing huts. So it means I'm probably going to have to check every single fishing shack, which could take a while. Yeah, as I was saying, I mean, in terms of other maps I like in the game, I mean, I like all the maps, though some I prefer over others. Let's go check this fishing hut. I mean, probably House River Valley from a total overall design point of view is my favorite. Just need to get down here safely-ish. Yes, I think so. Because House River Valley's got really cool levels. I mean, you have many different levels. You can just bring Fox down here. For old Elliot. There we go. Making out just fine. Yeah, it has this excellent level design. You got these ice caves to navigate. It's very secluded. It really feels like you're surviving in the wilderness. And it's just a beautiful region to look at. I mean, I really like the House River Valley. It's probably my favorite region in the game. At least aesthetically. And it's also very rich in natural resources. In case you're wondering. Probably gonna ask, well, what about Mystery Lake? Well, Mystery Lake is a good map. I mean, I got nothing against it. I find it has a little bit of everything, but it's just, this is my humble opinion about Mystery Lake, is that while it does have a bit of everything, it feels to me a little bit like it's very general. Mystery Lake to me just, I don't know if this is how you feel about it or how anyone else feels, but I mean, Mystery Lake just doesn't really have a theme, if you know what I mean. It's just this provincial park with some logging around it that I just find Mystery Lake a rather random mishmash of a map. I mean, it's great for learning the basics of the game, and if you just want to explore one map for learn what the game's all about, Mystery Lake is amazing for that, but I'm just not a real fan of living there long term. It's not my favorite. Anyway, your opinion may differ. I much prefer living here in Coastal Highway. It's just more aesthetically pleasing. As for some of the other maps, Desolation Point is just very small, I find. It's nice, though. In fact, I'm a little bit of the opinion that Coastal Highway and Desolation Point really are... I almost think of them as one region. Where... In fact, that's what I did when I did my playthrough, because... sorry about that. Desolation Point is just so darn small.
That'll come in handy.
I mean, it's not the smallest map. The smallest map is Broken Railroad, but at least by area. But because Desolation Point has it's just this little crescent on the coastline. Desolation Point just feels tiny when you walk through it. You can walk from one end to the other in about, I think, 7 or 8 minutes. Approximately. It feels tiny.
Could end up being useful.
And really, Desolation Point doesn't have a lot of narrow passages to explore either. It's quite open like Coastal Highway, which, I mean, I've got nothing against open maps, and part of what I like about Coastal Highway is that it is quite an open map, but it just makes the openness makes Desolation Point feel really small, in my opinion. Whereas Broken Railroad is a pretty small map, but because it's long and narrow, it feels a bit bigger than Desolation Point when you play it. No, Joe. Not cool. Need some more coffee. There we go. And we're gonna go and hit these fishing huts here. I think 2 of them. And then we'll go to the Jackrabbit up there. This is one of my favorite houses in the game there. Misanthrope is really nice though too. No, I don't need that. I might need some. Do I have spray paint on me? So I can mark it once I did it? I can't remember. Or I won't remember because there's so many of these. Alright, let's hit up the next one and then climb up Jackrabbit Island. What else? What other maps? Oh, there you go. This Mountain Town. Mountain Town is it's a good beginner map, I find, because it gives you a lot of clothing very fast. That's just my experience with it. And it's nice. Well,
I think I can use
in its own way, but it does feel a bit urban when I play it. And well, in case you're wondering, I am not a city guy in real life. decent place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. So that's just my opinion with Mountain Town. It's a bit of an urban-suburban feel now. Pleasant Valley is doesn't feel suburban or at all. It's a rural area. Or just because it's so big. I mean, I like that about Pleasant Valley, but it's terrible if you get a blizzard because you can't see where the heck you're going. There's lots to explore there, so yeah, definitely Pleasant Valley is one of my preferred maps. Flora Musk is probably my least favorite because it's very featureless, and I find it kind of easy to get lost if it gets foggy. You know, maybe there's some Forlorn Musking fans out here in the comments who are gonna say Forlorn Musking is the best map in the game, and I respect your opinion, but I just find I never had much luck with it. What's my fox doing? He's doing just great, old Elliot. Yeah, any other regions major regions I can think of? Timberwolf Mountain is cool, but it's not many good shelters. I wish there was a way to fix the roof in the Mountaineer's hut that I would consider living there. Ash Canyon is... I like Ash Canyon. The only disadvantage of Ash Canyon, in my opinion, is that it just looks really gloomy because it was all burnt. If Ash Canyon was had the nice trees of the Hushera Valley, I would consider it as good or even better because it has got great level design too. Oh my, Elliot, you got your head in the wall again, silly fox.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
What? I guess the last major region is Black Rock. Black Rock is convenient, but I don't know. I just don't fancy the idea of living next to the jail. There's a lot of timber wolves there. Man, we're skunking on the coffee. Maybe it's all in the town or in the Quonset or something. Weird. No coffee. That's a crying shame.
Is it food or?
I'm gonna take the venison. Can we eat that whole thing up? Nah, I better not eat that. I'm just gonna get the barfs or something like that. And I don't have really to cure it. Throw that in there. That's the last region is Bleak Inlet. Gull, it's very windy, has a lot of timber wolves. I just don't like living there for any amount of time. There's nothing really in this house except for probably the water and the toilet, which I guess I'll take
That'll
stem.
come in handy.
I guess, how many stems do I have? I must have about a bajillion of them. Oh, 11 stems. Wow. I just don't use them. Paper debris. How long does it take to clean up? There we go. That's nice. I can clean up all the litter left on the floor with the remove clutter mod. Can I clean up this? I'm not gonna rake up the rug. Can I take the door up? No, I can't, unfortunately. Curtains I can break down. Picture frame B, lamp C. I'm not gonna cut the lamp. Toaster you can cut up. Calendar, I'm not gonna tear up the calendar. It looks kinda nice. Picture frame gives you tinder plug. And picture frame D. You know, I kinda like the pictures. I'm not gonna tear them up. But I did want to clean up those bad papers. Alright then. So, I guess we're gonna call it quits for this episode. Since It's been kind of long, I guess. I'm getting kind of tired personally, so. Yeah, it's almost morning, so. Yeah, I think we're going to call it quits, so take care. And I will see you in the next one, so. Goodbye.